Hello, my name is Pastor Joe Cowell, and I pastor First Assembly of God in Cheney, Kansas. And this is today's video devotional. The story is told about a local gym owner who put on a contest for $1,000. And the way it worked is the owner would take a lemon and squeeze it as much as he could until every last drop was out of it that he could squeeze. And then he would give it to the next person who signed up. And if they could get one drop out of that lemon, then they would win the $1,000. Many people tried over the years to do it, and no one was able to beat the owner at this contest. Until one day, a little tiny man walked into the gym, and amidst the laughter, he said, "I want to sign up for the contest." Nobody gave this guy a shot. Nobody thought he could do it. So the owner went and did as he usually did, and he squeezed the lemon as tight as he could, and you would think there would be no possible way for there to be another drop to come out of that lemon. But this little tiny man walks up there, grabs a lemon, and all of a sudden there's a steady stream of lemon juice coming out of that lemon. To the amazement of the crowd and to the astonishment of the gym owner, he said, "What do you do for a living? Are you a bodybuilder? Are you some superhero? What do you do?" He said, "No, I work for the IRS." There's another story of a little man that we find in the Bible, and his name is Zacchaeus. I recently read the story. It's found in Luke chapter 19, and I'm reminded of a few principles that we see after reading this passage. You see, Zacchaeus was a little man. There's an old song that we used to sing in Sunday school. Oh, Zacchaeus was a wee little man, and a wee little man was he. But do you know that Jesus was still concerned about Zacchaeus? But there was a crowd around Jesus, and Zacchaeus, being short, wasn't able to see over the crowd. So what Zacchaeus did is he went and found a sycamore tree, and he climbed up that sycamore tree so that he could see Jesus. And he looked out and he saw Jesus walking. Can I tell you, you and I need to get to a place where we can see Jesus. We need to find us a sycamore tree, whether it's in your car in the morning as you're going to work, whether it's before you go to bed at night. We need to find a place where we can spend time so that we can see Jesus. And also, even when you're a little man, Jesus still knows your name. Jesus knows all things. He is omniscient. He knows everything. And he even knew Zacchaeus' name among everybody else in that crowd. He looked up and he saw Zacchaeus in that sycamore tree, and he yelled out his name, "Zacchaeus, come down from that tree." You see, Jesus knows where you're at today. Even though it might seem like you're in the middle of a big crowd, God knows who you are and God cares about you. And lastly, even when you're a little man, Jesus still wants to abide in your house. You see, Zacchaeus was considered a ruthless man. He was considered a great sinner because he was a tax collector, and he would often take more than what was allotted for him to take, and they were despised. But he confessed to Jesus, "And I'll give back double what I have taken." And he asked Jesus, "Would you come and stay in my house?" And Jesus said, "I will go and stay in your house." It was a long time ago that I made that decision to ask Jesus to come and stay in my house, this house, my body, and be Lord over my life. Zacchaeus, even though he was a little man that day, he came in contact with a big God. And the little man in the mirror was able to see and be able to stand up against everything because of who it was that was behind him. When a little man meets a big God, great things are going to happen. Let God do great things in your life today. Put your hope in Him and don't trust in your own power or your own strength. Allow God to work and see great things happen in your life today and this next week. God bless you. Have a great day in the Lord.